Hi YouTube, it's Mike with Kane's Autograph. Welcome back to the channel. If you're into through the mail autographs, you're in the right place. This week we've got 16 TTM returns from baseball and football. Stick around for some cool signature and maybe even a name or two you haven't thought about in a while. Let's dig into it. This is one awesome return. NFL legend Ken Anderson. He spent his entire career with the Cincinnati Bengals and was one of the most accurate quarterbacks of his era. In 1982, he led the Bengals to their first ever Super Bowl appearance and won NFL MVP and Comeback Player of the Year. I think this guy was really underrated. It's a shame he's not in the Hall of Fame yet. And he returned 3 cards in 26 days. Andy McGaffin, 2 cards in 15 days. Andy pitched in the majors for 10 years, quietly racked over 550 strikeouts. He was drafted 4 different times before finally signing with the Yankees. Next up is Ruben Amaro Jr. This guy's a baseball lifer. He played in the outfield in the majors during the 90s, mainly with the Phillies and Indians, but he's probably best known for his post-playing career. He became the Phillies general manager and helped build their 2008 World Series teams. Get this, after working in the front offices, he went back to coaching on the field with the Red Sox and the Mets. Next return, 3 of 3 in 15 days from Rick Wrona. Wrona was a catcher for the Cubs in the late 80s. He was on that 1989 National League winning team. Imagine catching for Greg Maddux. 1969 Rookie of the Year, Ted Sizemore, returned 2 cards in 15 days. He won that Rookie of the Year with the Dodgers, and he is known for being tough as nails. One time he got hit by a pitch and broke a finger and still finished the inning. Rusty Meekum, 2 of 2 in 15 days. Rusty pitched for 5 teams in the 90s, had one of the most memorable baseball names of the decade. He was also part of that 1994 Royals team that got red hot right before the strike ended the season. I've gotten this guy a couple times before, Ray Washburn, 2 of 2 in 20 days. And I found these cards, so I sent them off to get some ink on them. He was a right-hander who pitched for the Cardinals and the Reds. Cool fact, he threw a no-hitter in 1968, just one day after Gaylord Perry threw a no-hitter of his own. Back-to-back no-hitters. That's pretty cool. 2 of 2 in 20 days from Tim Cullen. Tim played in the big leagues during the 60s and 70s, mostly with the Senators and the White Sox. This is pretty cool. He was part of the exact same trade twice. He and Ron Hansen were traded for each other in 1968, then traded back to their original teams just a few months later. This is a return I was really excited to get. Jody Davis, fan favorite with the Cubs in the 80s, made 2 All-Star teams. What you might not know is he hit a home run in his very first major league at bat. What a way to make a statement. Next up is longtime Cubs shortstop Don Kessinger. He is a 6-time All-Star, 2-time Gold Glove winner. But then he became head of baseball coach at Ole Miss after his playing day and even served as the school's athletic director. A more recent player, David Hale, who pitched for the Braves, Phillies, Yankees. What makes him unique? He graduated from Princeton University. 2 cards back in 31 days from Hall of Fame safety Cliff Harris. Cliff was a player for the Cowboys, known for his toughness, smarts on and off the field. He went undrafted under Washita Baptist University, still became a 6-time Pro Bowl and Super Bowl champ. Mike Bordick returned 2 cards in 31 days. He was known more for his glove than his bat. He set a major league record for 2002 for most consecutive airless games by a shortstop, 110 games without a miscue. He even replaced Cal Ripken Jr. at short when Ripken moved over to third. Not much pressure there. He's not in the Major League Hall of Fame, but he is in the Orioles Hall of Fame. I might butcher this guy's name, but I'm going to give it a shot. Dave Lemansky with 3 cards signed in 22 days. He pitched for the Tigers, Blue Jays, Angels in the 70s, early 80s, and then he was an actual original member of the Toronto Blue Jays in 1977 during their expansion season, made the All-Star team in 1979. Pretty cool piece of baseball history, eh? Ed Whitson came through with 2 signed cards in 13 days. He's pretty solid major league career. Probably best remember his time with the Yankees and the Padres. He was part of that 1984 team that went to the World Series with the Padres. And last but not least, Guy Hoffman. I just listened to a story about Guy on 1988 Topps baseball cards podcast. It's a great show if you love stories. They take a card from that 1988 set, do a story about it each week. So you hear a lot of cool stuff. This guy had a unique path. He pitched in both the major leagues and Japan, which wasn't very common at the time. Pitched in the same rotation as Tom Seaver with the White Sox in 1984. Pretty cool company to be in. That wraps up this week's TTM Hall. Some legends, some great stories, a lot of gratitude for these guys taking the time to sign. Let me know in the comments which return was your favorite and who you're planning on sending to next. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single return. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.